So, today I would like to talk about being emotionally addicted to drama. And I want to talk about this because I feel like so many people are unaware that they are actually emotionally addicted to drama and they're in relationships, um, especially for women. If you're in a relationship with a guy you say is a narcissist or he's toxic or you are unhappy with him, or for one reason or the other, the relationship is not to your standard and you don't feel happy in a relationship, but you stay in the relationship, you are addicted to the dramatics of it. That's one of the reasons why you're there, because people don't stay anyway. As human beings, we don't do anything that doesn't serve us. And, a lot of people may be unaware of this, but that's the fundamental truth of um, how human beings behave, and how we do things that serve us. Even when the thing is detrimental to us, it's still serving us in one way or the other. And yeah, like I said, I want to talk about this because I feel like it's an important thing to know, because then you can take more responsibility for your life and you can take more responsibility for your relationship. We all were addicted. I was addicted to drama, not so much in relationships, but in other areas of my life. Addicted to the dramatics of things not working out, and then me having to try and hustle, and all that back and forth, that unnecessary back and forth that you can just walk away from, but you don't. That's what I'm talking about. All right, okay. So I have some points that I've written down. I'm going to be looking at my screen. Some of the signs that shows that you may be emotionally addicted to drama. And when I say emotionally addicted to drama, I mean, yeah, like I said, you are addicted to the dramatics of it. Because an addiction is something that you cannot stop doing. It's not that you cannot stop. It's that you may need help to stop it, or you are unwilling to pull up your will to actually stop it. The main types of addictions that people know about and talk about are like when drug addicts, people that are addicted to drugs, people that are addicted to alcohol, people that are addicted to sex, addicted to eating, but there are other types of addictions, and these are things that we don't really see as addictions, but they are. We could be addicted to social media, addicted to TikTok, addicted to lying, addicted to let me see, there are many other addictions. Addicted to gossiping, you know. It's something that you need. That's what it is. Yeah, you need it. You need it because it kind of arouses you. It arouses you in some way. And I don't mean sexually aroused, but it excites you, and it makes you feel like that's how your relationship, or that's how life is supposed to be. And when you are in another situation, when you're in another relationship, or in another situation that doesn't have that, you feel like there's something wrong. Have you ever heard or seen a woman say, I was in a relationship with that guy, but he's boring? And what they mean is that there's no drama, because that guy is maybe a quote unquote nice guy, and he is a man of his word, and he treats her like a queen, or he there's no drama attached to him, but she's used to being with players and bad boys, and addicted to the dramatics of that. And yeah, this is why I wanted to talk about this, because if you are in this kind of situation, if you're addicted to drama, you're always going to seek that kind of relationship, and then you're going to complain that your relationships don't work, and all that. But it's really because of your own addiction. It's like, it's to the point where your body chemistry needs it. When there's no drama, you don't, like I said, it's not exciting to you. And one of the ways in which I'm looking up there because of the notes one of the ways you know that you are addicted to drama is when you are like, okay, like I said, when you're in a relationship that is toxic. That's the first sign. When you're in a relationship that is toxic, and it's toxic, it's not serving you the way it's supposed to serve you, but you stay. You're staying because you're addicted to something in it. There's something there that you like, the drama of it. That's the first basis. The other thing is like when you're addicted to the highs and the lows of the the fighting, the fighting with him, the arguments and the fighting that you have, and then you have makeup sex, and then you go back into fighting again for like a day or two. Then you don't talk to each other, you ignore each other, and then maybe after a week you have makeup sex. You're in this pattern of fighting, having makeup sex, fighting and having makeup sex. That's the first. That's another thing. The other thing is when you are in a constant state of anxiety. You like the anxiety. You think you don't like it, but you're in a constant state of anxiety of when he goes out or when he's at work or whatever. You're constantly thinking, what's he doing? Is he talking to other women? Is he being unfaithful to me? Is he cheating? You're constantly in that state of thinking, of coming up, conjuring up scenarios in your mind of he must be doing something. He must be out there doing something. That kind of that state of, yeah, it's a state of anxiety. That's also an addiction. It's being addicted to the anxiety. The way you know how you are addicted to being in that state is to ask yourself this question: is it easy for me to imagine us being in a happy relationship when I go out, when he goes out, or when he's at work? Is it easy for me to imagine him being, like this nice guy taking care of business, no problem? Or is it easier for me to imagine him being with other women? Which one? What is easier for you? Is it easier for you to be suspicious, or is it easier for you to just trust? That's all of those are addictions that we are unaware of. The other thing is that you're addicted to, and this is not actually, it's an addiction. It's like you're addicted to the victimhood of having something to talk about. Like, when you call up your friends, like when something happens with you and him, then you call up your friend. This is what he did today. You go to lunch or you go meet up somewhere, and that's all you talk about. All you talk about is what happened with you and him. You like bringing people to your side, your friends and your family, and you talking about it, and they all support you, and then you are the one that's like you're the one that's the victim, and he is the one that's like the bad guy. So you get addicted to that too, because it serves you. It's serving you in a way that it brings people to your side. It helps your family see you as this person who needs help, or sometimes it's just even to have something to talk about. Some people don't even know how to have conversations or be in have conversations without talking about the drama of their relationships. That's also, it's an addiction. It's like you're constantly talking about the dramatics of your relationship because you want people to see you as the guy who's innocent, or the girl, the lady who's innocent, who doesn't do anything. And it's his fault. It's always his fault, or it's always her fault. But because this video is for women, it's we're gonna stick with the former or the latter. Anyway, also being addicted to not getting what you want. Being in a relationship, settling for relationships that are not up to your standard. Settling for relationships that are going to be problematic, because that that's not a relationship that you truly want, but you stay there because you've somehow convinced yourself that you cannot get what you want. So you just stay there, and you're always like in a state of like anxiety and unhappiness. And this could have happened it could have started when you were very young, when you were like a child and you wanted to have something. Maybe you wanted to buy a pair of shoes or a dress or a toy, and your caregivers told you that, no, you can't have this one, but you can have this one, and it also happened in other areas of your life as you were growing up, where you could never have what you really wanted. You could always almost have what you want, but it's not quite. There's always something missing. It's never perfect for you. you become addicted to that. You become, yeah, addicted to expecting